Well, hello there, and welcome to my full playthrough of Abandoned Places 2 for the Amiga. I'm very happy about being able to present the first full playthrough of YouTube for this game, and I feel it deserves more recognition. For those interested in my opinion about it, I will add a review in the very end of the last video, but spoiler alert, I really like this game. For now, I just want to explain the playthrough for you and bring up some significant bugs and mistakes that I did. This is an optimized playthrough. I'm not speedrunning the game, but I have made up strategies how to get through each level without missing anything. Much of my overall strategy is built on reaching level 20 with all my characters. There are 25 levels to finish the game, but there is also an overland map that I need to visit twice for restocking my food, primarily. Now about the bugs. I used the Christmas 2001 special release disc version to play, since the VHD load version crashes in a memory error while walking around on the overland map. I have tried it many times. I can't get through the VHD load version, it always crashes. Abandoned Places 2 is also a slow and sluggish game that ignores key presses. It doesn't have the quick snappy movement that you have in other similar games. I get used to this while I play, but it makes the video slower. Also, the audio system is significantly broken. It causes a very annoying audio in some situations, like a loopy, chopping atmospheric sound or annoying screaming when hurt. This is significantly annoying in some of the later levels due to enemies that spams fire at my party. I couldn't do anything about it. I have lowered the game audio and increased my voice audio. Now for my mistakes. First, I shouldn't have used Boots of Trolls on my fighter. I kept an on for the whole tower section, and that was a mistake that slowed down one of my fighters. I also should have hoarded burning oil, flask of spider potion, and ball of flames. In the first level, they make sense to win a fight, but they give no experience point from the fire they create, and in the very end they don't deal enough money to warrant their use. I also had issues pronouncing Padugmale, which is the very big bad evil in the game. I also had difficulty pronouncing Dobalal, which is the medical shield, and Kuhalk, which is a talking sword that keeps helping you as a voice in your head until you find it. With all that said, let's check the introduction first, then I will create my party, and then I can jump into the game. See you there. Okay, let's create a party here. I'm going to use the best characters in the game, at least in my analysis. I'm going to explain why. Intelligence, I'm going to tank. If I go all the way down, I can't access anymore. I need at least 2 to be able to continue with the game. Wisdom, replenish spell points and prevents magic attacks. So I'm going to get at least 19 of those. I'm going to max up strength. I'm going to max up dexterity. Going to place constitution at 14. I get the highest health points of all the fighters in the game. If I have 53 or 52, it won't really matter in the game, but mathematically, Helidor is the best fighter in the game. You must ask that why don't I just lower my wisdom to 8 to get a constitution? I can't. To get the last 15, a third 15 score, I need to go all the way down to get ability point 0, and I can't exit anymore. So it's no use. I will have to go with 14. The second best is Vezil. There is another that is an equal as her, but I wanted a woman in the party. So I'm going to go with Vezil. She can start with 53, and there is one more fighter that have 53. I'm going to, for priest or cleric, I'm going to pick Amalthea. Amalthea is a necromantic, and that's what I'm going to use in this game, because there are no priests or clerics. Necromancy replace that. So necromancy is the one you want if you want a lot of healing spells. Here I'm going to drop my dexterity. That is going to attack my defense. That doesn't matter because the mages aren't going to be attacked anyway. And if they are going to sustain that even with 0 defense. I need some strength to avoid encumbrance, and I'm going to maximize intelligence, wisdom, and then constitution. Amalthea is going to end up with highest necromancy and health points on all the characters in the game, compared to all others. Esther is the highest elemental into the elementalist, and I'm going to explain why I prefer elementalist before Cosmos. That I need to raise my drop my strength to 9, highest wisdom, and let's consider. Right. The way the game works is that you have 3 mana pools, and the spells cost different amount of mana. You will get the highest damage area attacks in the game by using Cosmos. However, you unlocked it so late in the game that it's no longer used because you don't need the area attacks at that level. The elementalists can use strong damage attacks, area attacks from both Cosmos and Necromancy to be able to even that out. So I'm going to stay strong even in the late game, and they are particularly useful in the beginning of the game or middle of the game, and that's when I need them the most. So with all that said and done, let's exit here, and I'm going to continue this in the next video. Bye for now. Okay, let's begin. You see the master who made you able to fight evil again fall on the ground. One of his followers turns his face to you. His face shows the expression of fear when he says, "Be quick! You have to find the elixir of health before the master dies. This is the only thing to save his life." You see dozens of followers around you, all are waiting for you to start your mission. Suddenly one of them waves strange signals in the air. You recognize the spell to be a magical wall that stops you from going to the outside world until you accomplish your task. You cannot escape this crypt if you haven't found the elixir. You have no doubt of that. Okay, the first you will begin to notice is that I am going to move significantly slower, and the game unfortunately lags. This is a big issue with abandoned places too. Can't do anything about that. Let me see. We are going to face our first monster first, but first I'm going to set up my spells. In this game, okay, right click to use prepared spells. Very convenient. I wish more games of this type have that function. You can hear the audio system is breaking up a bit. That's another big issue with Abandoned Placer 2. Can't do anything about that either. I'm going to focus on selling a lot of stuff. So I'm going to hoard everything, almost everything at least, as long as I can sell it. Bedberries is a spoiled food item. I can't use that one. If I do, I am going to throw up, which means that I am losing all my food. I don't want that, because food is going to be a big issue. My necromancer is going to be my healer, as you can see. The healing is going to be more convenient later on when I have group heal. For spinner, I'm going to continue to work until I head north. Here's a trap. It opens behind you. You are assaulted by a lot of enemies. This I'm going to use when I'm ready. Do so. Otherwise, I'm not really going to use scrolls. It's just in the very first level. Continue down south. Can you swim? Okay, we are going to see, we are going to continue south. Can't go in there yet, need to come from another direction. Here we push that one. Now we can go into that place that I just mentioned. Sir, gain the first level, and very soon I'm going to head your door too. Mages are going to take a bit longer. I have a trick that will level them up very easy. Here I'm going to take one rope, one torch. That's all I'm going to do for the rest of the game. Which I'm going to use in the very end of the second dungeon. Rope I'm going to eventually use in the very end, near the end of the third dungeon. Maybe. See when I get there. You recognize the medical wall that stops you from leaving the place until fellow mage breaks the force. You understand that the powers are important for you in this world. Here I'm going to avoid this room. So I'm going to go in here. Malachite are worth 2 gold. That's double what a torch is worth, so it's almost worth nothing. I won't bother about malachites, but I promise that I will take everything with me in the first dungeon, and I'm going to sell everything in the first dungeon. Just because I can. The burning oil is going to be very important. It's going to solve a lot of issues for us once we get there. This section, we need to find a room up here that's going to be busy. This room will set my medic, as you can see. We take the dart with us. I'm not going to use ranged weapons in this game. Here's another burning oil. We now have 2. And the money I stuff in my hand, and I use it to be able to store it on my character. Which character I store it on doesn't really matter. I will try to prioritize Almathea though. Here is a roller band. With some very difficult enemies. You're gain a level. 3, 2. They are still at first level. Don't need the torch. Want the weapons. This is a trap. We are now back right north of the master's room. Have to come from that direction. It says that this is not a wall, and it's true, it's not a wall. Push that to open up a door in the or a wall later on. There should be. There's again 11. Yeah, there is. Okay, here I need to be careful. First Bill will pick up the goodies. Get the third burning oil. This space here will teleport us back. Like so. This room we cleared out already from the other side. This is the end of the roller band, as I call them. And this is a trap room. I'm going to head back to the start of the level now. This room. Up. Before I head in here, just have a review of our characters. I have all the scrolls on hidden. I'm going to use burning oil on you. We'll move over equipment to you to make sure that you are encumbered. Check our values here. They are pretty even. Good. What I'm going to do now is, let's check a food, that's okay. What I'm going to do now is to unlock the toughest fight in the first level. So let's begin with that. I am very over prepared for it. We wait until we see 4. Then we unleash. like so. Let's see. Nice that I have create food on both my characters, and that's exactly what I wanted. Let's heat up. We are 3, 3, 2, 2. Let's see. Just as the you level up. Here's the solution. Just use that one. So as to now have access to one of the stronger things in the early game, and that's the create fire. The issue with this is that if I keep using it, the other characters won't get enough experience points. But I am going to use it here. Yes, let's see if I get any. Here I use levitate, and we move in here, and we do so. I think we will use a couple of so. Master, you can shine again. Use one of those. The fireball, that's good. Gold coins. Fireball is one of those burning things that I can use with material for the points. My first leather armor, that's very weak as far armor goes. And the first sword, I'm stuffing that on you. I have that there for a reason. So this one is interesting. You see that I think that meant to be used as a wand, but when you have it on you, it give you intelligence, wisdom. That's going to give a big boost of magic points as long as I don't use it. And it will last me a very long time. I will just keep it in my hand there. Yeah, this is it's not the path down yet. I take potion healing. I just want to make sure that I am how's my food? 5. I can finish. Very soon now we are going to run into a problem. Here we put the weapons here and receive the bonus firewood. So we take a weapon and we put it there. And that's why I put it aside. Okay, it have to be a mace. There we go. Yes, I need to go in the final here. That's pretty good. This is the level 2 down here, and before I go down I will do a fix that I only need to do once, and I'm going to do so in the next video. So bye for now. Okay, let me go through this. My food is running out. If you don't know what to do, it will happen in the middle of level 1, and you get surprised that your characters are suddenly screaming. The solution for that one is to have access to create food. I think this is pretty poor design if you ask me. So what I'm going to do now, I only need to do once. Because I'm going to solve that permanently once I get to the city. So first I will unequip all my characters, prepare myself. Then I'm going to begin casting. To create food up to 70 or 80 food bar or so for my characters. How much you get for a food is different based on what how much you get is different from food to food. So they are going to end up uneven. And in the very end I will fix that. If I am lucky, I'm going to get a fish. Because fishes make everything else smooth. Here we have a fish. Fish with her. second fish. The fish with him. The fish, very lucky. The fish with him. Let's check here now. 81, 73, 57, and 38. You can tell who didn't get a fish. That should be good enough. Okay, let's equip. That should be lasting made through the entire level 2 and back and the outside. You enter the crypt that hold the greater people of this land. I'm going to continue this in the next video though. So see you there. Bye.